This is a written addition method with decimals involved. And here we have a problem in front of us, and it's simply a case of going through the same process as you would with a simple written addition problem, but we make sure that we put decimal points in, and we line the decimal points up and put it in first, and there we have it, simple as that. Another thing to do, if here we have tenths and hundredths, so in that case on the top one, just to get rid of any confusion, if we've got the gap there, let's put 0 in, and then we have 0 add 6 to help us out. So 0 add 6 is 6, 3 add 5 is 8, 2 add 3 is 5, and 4 add 2 is 6. Moving on, if the problem's laid out like this, it makes it a little more tricky to think about, but all we're doing is lining up our tens, our units, our tenths, our hundredths, our thousandths, in the same way that we would units, tens, hundreds in a whole number calculation. And an easy way to make that happen is to make sure you line up your decimal points. So if we start with the first number, we'll have 32.45 plus 3, but let's line up the decimals first. So the decimal's there, so the 3 must be here, and 6, 8, 2. And then we've got that gap again, so let's put a 0 in there. And if we want to make life a little bit easier, that some of you may want to do, is put a 0 in there. And then we go through the same process, and I'm going to put the decimal points in first so I don't forget it, because otherwise it becomes an extremely large answer. And we have 0 add 2 being 2. Now here we go, we're going to have to carry a number across to the next column, so we're going to carry 100th across to be a tenth, because we have 13. So we do that exactly the same way as you would as if there's a decimal not there. So 6 add 4 is 10 and 1 is 11, and we carry it across the decimal point, so that one jumps across the decimal point because that becomes a unit. So 2 add 3 is 5 and 1 is 6, and 3 add 0 is 3, so we have 36.132, and we can check whether that's reasonable, because 32 and 3 would be 35, and then we've got some more on the other side, so 36 sounds about right to me. So there you have in a nutshell how to add with decimals. Thanks for watching, come back soon.